All right, y'all. I want y'all to hear this Million Dollar Baby series I kind of been doing. I got a lot of different parts so far. Get y'all caught up. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna start y'all with this. Let me start y'all with this one. This Ferris Jacques. Make sure the volume's up. This extremely extraordinary, cause you ordinary. Get into my meditation, balance out my chakras. Yeah. She's always on my mind. Every single time. I see that I. So that was just a short. Now we're gonna go on the Million Dollar Baby. This is part 3. I'm gonna try to find all the parts.
The freedom of feeling the fire is frightening and furious and fabulous, and it can't be fabricated. I can't illustrate it, can't illegitimate it, and no, it cannot be elaborated. My mind is a mystery, and its mission is simple. It's to simply make history. I like it when they're simple but mystical. Mean girl but still simply irresistible. You mad because I'm looking like the warrior, working. I'm over here flexing like the warrior. You over there sitting in the corner with your legs crossed, looking in the air, kind of looking like the dude from the 40-year-old version. You mad because I'm mad strong with my flash on, like in the movie The Flash.
But I've been scary. Step up if you want to. Make me put the mask on like I'm who?
Jim Carrey. Sure you don't want me to freestyle?
All right, so that was part 3. Let's go ahead. Let's see what this is. We're just gonna go through a few of these.
They know they can't fuck with me.
It's part 4.
I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity.
I'm what you call overwoke. You look a bit sleepy, you sound like a joke. They say when I speak that it sound like I'm special.
I stare in the face and say that's what I'm saying. You mad because you playing, your progress delaying. It's time to start praying while you quickly decaying. I make moves like a major.
I got a bad one that's good, just like Jonathan Majors.
I'm the coach and the player. And I take over your city, now they calling me the mayor. Take over your nation, now they call me the dictator. I got me a flow that I just might switch later. Got me a style that I just might gift later.
I can give it to you. I got so many. They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity.
I'm what you call overwoke. They look like I'm sleepy, they sound like the joke. Say to them sleep when I sound like I'm special.
I stand up and say that's exactly what I'm saying. I stumble right there. I was kind of freestyling.
It's time to start praying
while you quickly decaying. All right, let's see what the next one is. So that was part 4.
They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the...
All right, what's this?
They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity. I'm what you call overwoke.
Look a bit sleepy. You sound like a joke.
They say when I speak that it sound like
This was a freestyle. This one's kind of low. All right, so that one was kind of low. Try to find the next one here. Which one was this?
perspective. My style is eclectic, extremely impressive. Dog so gangster, they bite, fuck a bark. Catch a dumb ass in the night when it starts.
See your crew slipping and we take advantage.
Steppers is with me, I know you can't stand it. Weapon so big, it'll make you say, whoa. Pull out that shit, it'll take over the show. Put that bitch right in your face, you say, no, I don't want it no more. I didn't think you would. I make moves and I want it, and I don't second guess it or stress it or wonder if I would've, could've, should've.
Step in this bitch with a different perspective.
Extremely impressed. My dog's so gangster, they bite, fuck a bark. Catch your dumb ass in the night when it's dark. See your crew slipping and we take advantage.
Yeah, steppers is with me, I know you can't stand it.
That weapon so big, it'll make you say, whoa. Pull out that shit, it'll take over the show. Put it in your face, it'll make you say, no, I don't want it no more. And I didn't think you would. I make moves when I want it, and I don't second guess it, stress it, or wonder if I would've, could've, should've. Wait for it. Her best friend stayed in Lake Forest.
Homegirl stayed in Hollywood when she was with a mammy, but lived in North Miami when she was with a pappy. All right, let's see what the next one up is.
Step in this bitch with a different perspective. My style. They know they can't fuck with
All right, this is part 7
nigga that the white people
from
call
September 23rd. You look a bit sleepy, you sound like a joke. They say when I speak that it sound like I'm special. I stand up and say,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
You mad cause you playing, your progress delaying.
Uh-huh.
You need to start praying while you quickly decaying. I made up my mind. Game time. Take it to the hole.
Hang time. I got 2 bad bitches at the same time.
Problems that you have ain't mine. I feel like I live in an alternate universe.
But you still stuck in the twilight zone.
You mad cause you looking at me and you see that we over here stuck in the
High fly zone. Only time you fly high is when you fly in the drone. Hey.
Or you inside your home getting high on your own. High? No.
It's bye-bye, homes. Homie, it's time to go home.
They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity. I'm what you call overwoke.
You look like you sleepy. You sound like a joke. All right, that was part 7. Let's go.
They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white.
All right, what part is this? I'm just going up. I don't know if it's in order.
Freedom of feeling
Part
the
8.
fire is frightening and furious and fabulous and
Can't be fabricated. I can't illustrate it, can't illegitimate it. But no,
it cannot be elaborated.
my mind is magnificent.
And its mission is simple.
It's to simply make history. I like it when they simple but mystical. A mean girl but still simply irresistible.
Yeah. I'm moving the way that the lovers and haters say, damn boy, he on that shit. And to prove it even more, I'ma even give a shout out to a few of the recents that commented. Shout out to Manoa.
And I hope, bruh,
that I pronounced that correctly. Shout out to Jay Jameson, and I appreciate the comment, and I hope that he respects me. Yeah, if you want to holler at me, you could post a comment, or you could catch me in my DM. And I'd like to give one more shout out, and that shout out goes out to Game-JM3ZM. Yeah, if you're watching this, then you know that means that you're watching part 8. Part 9 coming soon, it just might be today. Like and subscribe.
and you're gonna be straight. Hey. That's back in September.
Feeling the fire.
It's frightening and furious and fabulous. It can't be fabricated. I can't illustrate it, can't illegitimate it. And no, I cannot be elaborated. My mind,
It's a mystery. And its mission is simple.
is to simply make history. I like it when they simple but mystical. A mean girl but still simply irresistible. Yeah.
I'm moving the way that the lovers
Hey.
and haters say, damn boy, he on that shit.
And to prove it even more,
I'ma even give a shout out to a few
of the recents they commented. Yeah.
Shout out to Manoa.
And I hope, bruh,
That I pronounced that correctly. Shout out to Jay Jameson, and I appreciate the comment, and I hope that he respects me.
okay?
If you want to holler at me, you could post a comment, or you could catch me in my DM. And I'd like to give one more shout out, and that shout out goes out to Game-JM3ZM. Yeah, if you're watching this, then you know that means that you're watching part 8.
Part 9 coming
soon, it just might be today.
Like and subscribe and you're gonna be straight.
Look, the freedom of feeling the fire is frightening and
All right, that was
furious.
part 8. This is a freestyle on a Tupac beat. Anybody that know
Probably African-American.
old school
African-American.
Tupac,
African-American.
like Machiavelli 2, Machiavelli 3, this was Fright Night. This actually isn't a freestyle though. This is a prepared.
Yeah, look, I'd probably be African-American, baby. If I could do it all over, I wouldn't think twice.
Play the game like the player do. I pay attention to it, try not to pay the price. Try my best not to take a life, especially not from a family member. We stand together from January.
All the way to the end of December, we grind hard because we like to shine. Like the wine and we like to die.
Like the food and we like the wine.
Niggas can't fuck with me, they just like the wine. I feel like I'm living in a different world. I'm totally different. You can tell that I'm different. Alicia, she with me. She looking like Whitley. She be like,
The wine.
The niggas that's with me, they know that I'm real every time that I see that I step in the booth. And I dedicate my heart and my soul to the shit.
You can tell them the motherfucking truth. Proud to be African American.
I'm proud to be African American. I'm proud to be African American.
Alright, now let's see this next one. This is Made for Me.
Look, how you gonna act like I never did what I did for you? You just play the victim. Say what I say, you ain't paying attention. Trying to talk to your friends and they ain't even listening because misery loves company. They don't want to listen. They don't want no fixing. They just want you tripping. Make up some shit, try to catch a nigga slipping. Anything I say to you, they try to flip it.
Yep.
They just taking up quality space in your mind. Can't you see they do the same shit every time? Same play, just press rewind. Baby girl, it happens all the time. Yeah.
For me.
Pray for me. Look, the freedom of feeling the fire is frightening and furious and fabulous.
It can't be fabricated.
I can't illustrate it, can't illegitimate it, and no,
It cannot be elaborated.
my mind is a mystery, and its mission is simple, it's to simply make history. I like it when they're simple but mystical. Mean Girl was still simply irresistible.
Alright, let's see what's next up.
Look, how you gonna act like I never did what I did for you? You just play the victim.
What's up
Say
here?
what I say, you ain't.
Alright, so this is part 9.
The sun, the moon, the stars, the sky. We live, we learn, and we all gon' die. We all gon' fry. The physical, temporary. The spiritual, permanent. The swagger, exemplary. My music, contemporary. Who would have even have thought that you'd ask?
If you scroll down to the comment section, some of the people gonna say that it's trash. The difference in opinion can vary vast, very, very fast. Sometimes you wonder how long it's gonna last. Sometimes you wonder how much it's gonna take. What they say started as one big bang. Now it seems that we need one big break.
Funny cause we always gotta deal with the stakes.
To finally get to the meat and potatoes.
You learn that you gotta wait till you in your wake looking like you're still awake. While your loved ones watch and while they wait. And then we finally get to the meat and potatoes.
The sun, the moon,
the stars,
Hey.
the sky.
we live, we learn, and we all gonna die. Alright, so that was part 9.
The sun, the moon, the stars, the sky. We live, we learn. Tell me, baby, can you trust me? Because
Of all my look, she was all the questions, but she thought that I had all the codes.
that was when I knew that
You know what this one want me to get on? I want me to get on that. What was that? Was that Nirvana?
she would ask me all.
The white boys used to listen to back in the 90s.
I had all the codes.
That half the man I used to be. I'm gonna get on that beat.
Got me good as I try. I looked at
I'm gonna get on that beat. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
was missing love. I could see jealousy. It's just somebody that just wanted to switch it up. I could see all the things I couldn't before. I could see opportunity at the door. I could see more maturity in my swag. I could see a better futures in store. I could see that it is time to do things much
It's better than before. It's time to get ahead of it.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
But first we must settle the score. Tell me, baby, can you trust me?
Because of all my past,
She would ask me.
me all the questions, cause she thought that I had all the codes.
That was when I knew that I should
Be somebody the world needs to know.
She would ask me.
Me all the questions,
She thought that I had.
all the codes. Please watch me as I walk by.
Try to take the light and out the sky. Got me good as I try. I looked at hatred right in the eye.
And I could see it was missing love. I could see jealousy is just somebody that just wants to switch it up.
I could see all the things I couldn't before.
Uh-huh.
I could see opportunity.
At the door.
I could see more maturity in my swag. I could see a better futures in store.
Come on.
I could see that it is time to do things
Much better than before. It's time to get ahead of it, of course.
But first we must settle the
First, we must settle the score.
Tell me, baby, can you trust me?
Alright, so let's see what we got up here. This part 10.
You can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity.
I'm what you call overwoke. You look a bit sleepy, you sound like a joke. They say when I speak,
Did it sound like I'm I'm special. I stand up and say that's exactly what I'm saying. You mad cause you playing, your progress delaying. It's time to start praying. I manifested what I got.
Cause I know just what I want. Ain't no pole.
And ain't no front. And I pose and I just stunt.
Make up my mind.
Just like a general. Break it down to the mineral. Hustle game is habitual. I'm an incredible individual. I move just like a monster.
My mind's
like a magician. Is fixing to
give you some fixing and suspending the future suspicion.
They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity. I'm what you call overwoke. You look like you sleepy. You sound like a joke. They know they can't fuck with me.
Alright, what's this
I'm
one?
the type of nigga that the white people call uppity. Freestyle this shit off the top of my head. You already know what I said. You already know how it goes. Someone in the comment gonna be like, no. You don't even know that I ain't even write this. Can your favorite rapper do that? And you already know how I flow. Gun so big that it'll knock you to the floor. Swagger so sick that you can never copy. That's why if you try to do it, you're gonna look sloppy. Step up, you're gonna be dead in the lobby. Gun so big that it's gonna hit everybody. Put the gun down and I hit you with karate. Swagger so sick that you know you can't jock me. Swagger so sick that you niggas can't stop me. Gun so big that it's gonna lay your ass down. Come around and shit and I take over your town. Dance all night and now they calling me Bobby Brown. You already know you in trouble. Type of shit that make you fill up the listen. You already know you in trouble. Bullet about the size of a bubble. That don't even make sense. I don't care. Bitch, I got guns. Guns so big that it'll hit you in your hair. Swagger so sick, I can't even copy.
It's a little freestyle.
Freestyle that shit, man. Fuck it.
Alright, let's see what I got above this one.
Yeah. Freestyle.
Alright, so this is $1 Million Baby Part 11. October 1st.
Look, now that I learned.
Like a weed that I burn. Hey, this is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. I weave just like a worm.
Yeah. I take chances that's bumpy.
I make moves for the money. I make money for my family. I at least try to take one vacation annually, try to grow gradually to where it's more than just once a year. I treated it like it was something I'm different. She sees that I'm different and that is clear. My mind is magnificent. The people that's with me is brilliant. The people that's with me is gentlemen, but they could be a tad bit belligerent if you act crazy.
Now that I learn,
Get good?
got the weed that I burn. Hey,
It's no longer your turn. I weave
just like a worm.
I take chances. I take chances that's bumpy. I make moves for the money. I make money for my family. I take care of my family.
That's one of my favorites right there.
You feel me?
I'm gonna run that one back.
Look.
Now that I learn, got the weed that I burn.
Yeah. It's no longer your turn.
Yep, I weave just like a worm. Yep, I take chances that's bumpy.
I make moves for the
Money, I make money for my family. I at least try to take one vacation annually, try to do it gradually to where it's more than just once a year. She did it like it was something I'm different. She sees that I'm different and that is clear. My mind is magnificent. The people that's with me is brilliant. The people that's with me is gentlemen, but they could be a tad bit belligerent if you act crazy.
Got good weed that I burn.
Yep,
It's no longer your turn.
I weave just like a worm.
I take chances. I take chances that's bumpy.
I make moves for the money. I make money for my family. I at least try to take one vacation annually. I need to do more verses on that one.
You feel me?
All right, what's above this one?
Freestyle shit.
All right, it's part 12.
Freestyle shit.
This one's just a freestyle. This ain't prepared.
Ain't nothing written down. Just a freestyle. Yeah. If I tell you once and I'm gonna tell you again, I don't really care. We don't gotta be friends. Step up if you want to. Act like you on drugs and you know this gonna come to an end. Yeah, I come through, and you already know what we gonna do. You already know that people that's with me don't really give a fuck about your crew. Yeah. I try to tell you that I'm introverted and I'm socially awkward, and when I rap, it sound like an alter ego. You already know that I'm actually peaceful. You already know that the people that's with me is ready to do whatever. You already know that the people that's with me is all about that cheddar. You already know we can weather the weather. You know that we ready for whatever. You know that we ready for whatever, and we ready for whatever comes with you, etc., etc. The people that's with you is weak. The people that's with you can't speak. Step up. If you want to, act like you on drugs, and I'll blast your ass
To a whole other week. Yeah.
It's a quick little freestyle.
That's part 12. I know we on like part 16 now. So what's this one? Part 13.
Look, they know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that the white people call uppity.
I'm what you call overwoke.
You look a bit sleepy.
You sound like a joke.
They say when I speak that it sound like I'm special. I stand up and say that's exactly what I'm saying. You mad cause you playing, your progress to land. It's time to start praying while you quickly can. I move majestically, my mind is like magic. That's why you can't mess with me. Your baby mama's obsessed with me and she's loyal to me, and that turns me on sexually. I think from a totally different atmosphere. I got a brain that's way above the average here. Said I'm a savage, yeah, and you know it's over.
I swing the sword like a samurai soldier.
Shoot the shit with the sharpest of shooters, make major motions with the monstrous movers. You lackluster and you look like a loser. You smell like a loser. I could tell you a loser. And the people that's with you ain't nothing but some whack busters, and they weak peasants. They keep tripping, and from a deep distance, I could tell that they ain't shooters. You feel me? Look, they know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that... Just go freestyle the shit.
This part 14.
Nothing written down, nothing. Ain't nothing pre-prepared, none of that shit. Just off the dome.
This was yesterday.
It's fuck. Freestyle the shit, and you know that you're gonna come through with a motherfucking shit, but it's cool because I'm keeping it 100. Gun so big that it'll blow you on the ground. You already know how it sound. You already know that I do this shit different. You already know that the people that's with you is mad because you know that we do this shit different. I'm in my daughter's room. You see the teddy bear or the stuffy or whatever in the background. And now when you see it, probably somebody gonna fuck around and laugh now. Hit you that thing that'll fry you. Turn your dumb ass into a fucking hash brown. I'm so big that how the fuck the niggas gonna laugh now? I come in this shit with a whole different perspective. And you already know how the niggas that's with me is, freestyle, fuck it, yeah. I come in this shit with a different perspective than niggas that know that you're gonna fail. And you already know that the people that's with me, they come through this shit and this shit crazy as hell. And you already know that the people that's with you was weak. I blast your ass into a whole nother week. Hit you. Fucking freestyle this shit. Alright, I'm out.
Alright, so check it. I feel like freestyling right now. But I want to freestyle on some like old school white boy shit. I want to freestyle right now. It's 3:58 Eastern Standard, October 30th. I want to freestyle on some, I think Half the Man I Used to Be. I want to find that shit. Hold on. Half the Man. See, I'm holding the shit in my left hand. Half the Man I Used to Be instrumental. I want to freestyle on some like old school fucking Nirvana shit. Alright, I think this is it. I'ma just like fucking play with this shit. Like, I swear, I'ma just tell you what the hell my brain thinks when I hear this shit. Like, it ain't gonna be nothing prepared. Why somebody, oh, this shit whack. It's literally just, yeah. I'm gonna fucking make this shit big. Why must you contest? You know I'm the best. It's some ego shit. Step up if you want. Put a hole inside your chest. Why must people play? We do this every day. Yeah, I already know what I am gonna say. Yeah. All right, look. Take time with a wounded hand. I try to tell them I'm the man. Stay in it all night like I'm Iron Man. Got an S on my chest like I'm Superman. Baby, who the man? You already know I'm the man. I dive in that wet like Aquaman. You try to tell me that I'm different. I come through this shit and you know that it's crazy. You know that you lazy. People that's with me, you know that they crazy. You know that, hey, half the man I used to be. All right, I want to get on that beat for real. All right, I'm gonna get on this shit right here. Just look, what time? Look, 4:01 a.m. Eastern, 10:30. I'm gonna jump on this Up Jumps the Boogie. I'm just gonna freestyle this shit. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just jumping on it. Fuck it. Freestyle this. Hey. Yeah. Just gonna freestyle this shit. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Spontaneous as fuck. Look. I freestyle the shit off the top of my dome. Step up if you want to. Act like you on drugs. And you immediately see me pull out the chrome. Huff and puff and I blow it on your home. You niggas ain't ready. You already know that this shit gonna be deadly. You already know I pull out the machete. How about the shit like Freddy? How about the shit like Eddie and Eddie? It's three of us. And you already know that the people that's with me got guns about as long as a motherfucking bus. How you gonna catch up? Have a round of yeah. Freestyle the shit. Fuck it. I said, I freestyle the shit off the top of my dome. You know you better leave it alone. You already know that the niggas that's with me is ready to roam. Niggas that's with you look weak. You already know you can't speak. Hop about the shit with the whole fucking crew. Come so big that I don't really give a fuck what that shit gonna do to you. You already know that the shit could get crazy. You already know that the niggas is lazy. You already know that the niggas that's with me gonna come through and you know that they pay me. Yeah. And you know that you're gonna fail. Step up. If you want to act like you're on drugs, I'll blast your ass from here to hell. You already know that I'm crazy. You already know that I freestyle the shit off the top of my dome and I really don't care. You better leave it alone. Step up, I'm gonna pull out the chrome. Come around and you already know how this gonna go down. Dance all night like it's Bobby Brown. You already know just how it went down. Come through this shit like you know that I'm crazy. The niggas is with you, crazy. How about this bit? Nigga, I was made in the 80s. Yeah. Freestyle the shit. You already know that you niggas look shot as bitch. Look at Missy Elliott right there with a New Jersey sweater on, or jersey. She still kind of look that age. Miss look great. You already know that that's no mistake. You already know that you niggas look fake. You already know that you can't handle. I come through the shit with a motherfucking shit that's gonna be lit. Keep it lit like a candle. Yeah. And you know how a nigga do it. Gun so big that you already know that a nigga ain't ready to put it through it. You already know how the fuck I sound. You already know just how it gets down. You already know when I come through the shit that a nigga gonna take over your time. You already know that it's just an alter ego. Actually, I'm actually peaceful. I'm introverted and I'm socially awkward. I be sticking to me, bro. I stay to myself. You already know how I handle my shit. Come through the shit and I keep it lit. You already know. Who's that, Aaliyah? You already know that you niggas look weird. You already know you can't handle that shit, and I'll tell you that shit from the very start. You already know that the niggas that's with you is gonna fall, and that's in the part. You already know you're gonna fall apart. You already know that you're gonna fall in the dark. You already know if you wanna catch a fade, you can catch a fade right here at the park. I freestyle this shit off the top of my dome, and you know that you niggas ain't ready. Come through this shit, and you already know that this shit is gonna get real bloody and ready. The niggas that's with me is ready for whatever. The niggas that's with me could weather the weather. The niggas that's with you ain't ready for nothing. You niggas can't handle the etc. etc. We come through the shit. You know that we better. You know that you whack, and you know that you lose. Come through this shit, and you already know when I hit your dumb ass, and you snooze and you lose, and you niggas ain't ready for whatever we bring. You already know that you niggas gonna sing, you niggas gonna snitch, and you niggas gonna tell when I come through this shit. I'm gonna bring up the bell, freestyle the shit off the top of my dome, and you niggas know you better leave it alone. I huff and puff and I blow it on your home. Freestyle the shit and I do this shit now. Guns about the size of little Bow Wow. You already know that we take over town. You already know that we tell you right now that we gonna come through, and you know that we wild, and you know that the niggas that's with you is weak, and you know that you niggas can't speak. Step up if you want to act like you on drugs, and I'll blast your ass to a whole other week. Niggas ain't ready for what I can bring. I freestyle the shit off the top of my dome, and I freestyle the shit from the beginning to end. You already know that you niggas gonna fail. You already know that you niggas can't tell what the fuck that I'm gonna say. Hop about this bitch on a whole different level, and you know that I'm gonna do the shit every day, and you know that you niggas gonna sit there and hate, and you know that I don't care. Come through this shit and I blast your ass from over here to over there, and your parts of you will land everywhere, and that's kind of crazy. You already know how I said. Come through this shit, and you already know that the motherfucking floor gonna be red. You already know that the people that's with me is ready for whatever. You already know that you weak. You already know at this point that you niggas can't speak, and that's to say, you already know when I come through this shit that we blast you from today to yesterday. Come through guns with guns. Yeah. There goes Missy. She's on the screen. You already know that I come through the beam, hit your dumbass with a bullet that's about the size of a jelly bean. Freestyle the shit off the top of my dome. Ain't nothing that's written down. Come through the shit and you already know that I'm gonna treat you just like a clown. You already know that I'm ready for whatever. And then look, Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. Man, she was a great singer. Man. It sucks for what had to happen, but listen, your spirit still rests on. You know you still live on in the songs. You know that we still listen to you, and you know that we still respect your name. And you know that the new singers that come through, it ain't a game. You still one of the best, and you know that it ain't no test. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. All right, let me find another one. What do I want to do? What do I want? You know, I want to do Renegade. Let's do Renegade. I want to do Renegade. Just gonna just ride on Renegade. I don't give a fuck if I hop off the beat, if I fucking fall off it, get back on it, whatever. I'm just gonna fucking get on Renegade. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna get on Renegade. Fuck it. Just gonna freestyle this shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Freestyle this shit. Fuck it. Yeah. Just gonna freestyle. Fuck it. Ain't nothing written down, nothing. Yeah. Today, October 30th, you already know it could be the worst, bitch. Gun so big that it's gonna knock you off the earth. Swagger so sick that you know you can't copy. Step up if you want to, and you know it's gonna be sloppy. Step up if you want to, leave you dead in the lobby. Just in case any other nigga wanna copy. Why you wanna act like you gon' come and test? You already know a nigga is motherfucking best. You already know I put a hole in your chest, put a motherfucking big hole in your fucking chest. Got a gun so big, and I ain't even a gun guy. You already know I'm introverted, I'm a fun guy. Either way around it, I'ma tell you what it is. You already know the way it is, how we live. And you know that I'ma freestyle it off of the dome. And you already know you better leave it alone. In a couple days, who you gonna vote for? Who you gonna do? Who you gonna see? I don't really care. You already know that we should put ourselves inside of a position where either way who wins, we gonna be prepared. We are a family. We take care of each other. You already know that I'm your brother. You already know that you my sister. I buy from my brother. I buy from my sister. I take care of the family. The people that's with me is ready for whatever. The people that's with me is all about that cheddar. The people that's with you is some losers. Every time I see the people with you, all y'all do is make excuses. People that's with me, we don't make no excuses. We just get up and do it. And that's the way we do it. BIIIOOOTTCHHH gun so big that it's gonna hit you in the head. And you already know the whole flow gonna be red. And you already know what the hell a nigga said. You already know I ain't playing. You already thought from the beginning, like, what is he saying? You already know that the point, hey, yeah, come through. And you know what we did. You already know that we ain't hiding from shit. You already know that we ready. Ha! Put the mask on like Ed and Eddie. Ha! Put the mask on like I'm Freddy. Pull the blade out, baby, big as a machete. Fuck it. Fuck around and pull out the machete. Cut you with the machete. You already know that shit is over. You already know we needed closure. You already know that we gon' come through when we get all the exposure. And I freestyle the shit right now off of my head. Jay-Z and Eminem standing right there. You already know a nigga don't care. Come through this shit, blast you anywhere. Swagger's so different that it make you look mad. And that's why when I see you, you look sad. Now you're my son, now you better call me dad. I got some shit that I thought that I never had. Swagger so extraordinary that you can't copy. And if you ever try to do it, then you gonna look sloppy. You already know what I'ma say. You already know when I come around that I say that I don't play. You already know I tell you I could do it every day. You already know that we ain't scared to fight or spray. And you already know what it's gonna be when it's done. You already know the way it just begun. We don't always gotta talk about fucking guns. Why don't we put it down and go back to fighting? See, that's like if we try to go back to the 90s. But people nowadays, they so motherfucking pussy. You can't even tell them nothing without them running. Come around and leave you stumping. Why the fuck you niggas always complaining? Why the fuck you always want to act like you gonna be able to make a change? Why the fuck you always want to act like you good when at the end of the day you niggas look like you lame? And you already know that it ain't all the same. Hop about this bitch and I'll blow out your brain. Hop about this bitch and I'll blow out your frame. Fuck around and disconnect your soul from your frame. Swagger's so different that it make you think twice. Step up if you want to and I pull out the knife. Look, swagger's so different that it make you think twice. Step you if you want and then I blast out your life. I tell you once like I tell you twice. Guns so big as take your fucking life. Swagger's so extraordinary that you can't help it. And you already know a nigga like me is rebellious. You already know a nigga like me is selfless. I like to give to the family, motherfucker. I'm not selfish. Yeah. I tell you once, I tell you again, we ain't really gotta be friends. I tell you from the very beginning that you mad because you ain't winning. And I freestyle this shit and I tell you now, you know that this is gonna go down. You already know just what we gonna say, and you already know that the people don't play. You already know we bout chips, Frito Lay. You already know what the hell we gon' lay. You already know what the fuck we gon' do, and you know that the people ain't ready for me or you. You already know that we gon' do it. And that's why if you trade it to come through, then we gon' come through, bitch. Fuck around and put a bullet through you. If you wanna act like you a fucking prayer, then hallelujah. Why the fuck you niggas acting ready when you know that when you come through up against a nigga that it's gonna be deadly? I got people that's been with me ever since we was children. And we gonna fuck around and we gonna tear down the building. And you already know just what I said. Fuck, I'm gonna freestyle that shit again. Loop that shit. Fuck it. Alright, now this ain't no freestyle right here. I manifested what I got, cause I know just what I want. Ain't no trolling, ain't no fronting. I pose and I just stunt. Making my mind just like a general. Break it down to the mineral. Hustle game, it's habitual. I'm a credible individual. I move like I'm a monster. My mind's like a magician. It's fixing to give you some fixing. Suspend any future suspicion. They know they can't fuck with me. I'm the type of nigga that white people call uppity. I'm what you call overwoke. You look a bit sleepy, you sound like a joke. That's some shit I prepared right there. All right, I'm a freestyle. You ready? Fuck it. Freestyle. I go off the dome. You know that you better leave it alone. You already know that niggas gonna come through and they gonna pull out the chrome. I tell you once and I tell you again. Yeah. You don't want to know the message we send. You don't want to know how it's gonna begin. And you definitely don't want to know how it's gonna end. The people that's with me is here. The people that's with you look scared, and I smell the fear. The people that's with me have no fear. The only fear that we have is not to complete. We are not afraid to compete. Guns so big that it'll knock out your feet. Swagger so crazy it'll make you look twice. Come through the shit and we pull out your wife. Come through the shit and we tell you right now that if you step up that you better bow. It's like 50 said guns the size of Bow Wow. You already know it make you say how. You already know how it's gonna be now. Come around the shit and treat your dumbass like a child. You already know that it's crazy. I tell you once, you already know that I come through smoking crazy blunts. People that's with me is ready, and you know that's real. Come through the shit like Tyson and Holyfield. Hop about this bitch like I'm crazy, and you mad because your whole crew looking lazy, and you sad, and that's why when you try to step up, you gonna fuck around looking like the next up. You gonna fuck around and fail. Come through this shit, you know that we are crazy as hell. You already know it's like LL. We come through and rock the bells. You already know just how we do it, and we do it, and we do it again. And the niggas that's with you, that's always gonna fall. And that's why we come through and knock out all of y'all. Yeah, that's why we come through and tell you right now that we come through this shit. We don't treat you like child. You gonna say, man, what the fuck is he saying? Nigga, I'm freestyling. You know that I'm playing. You know that we just gonna come back and hip hop. You know that you niggas ain't ready to rock. You know that you gonna come through with that type of shit that's gonna make you niggas look like, stop. I told you once, I'll tell you twice. Ha. Step up if you want to, a slice. I hop about this bitch with two arms like Kimbo Slice. And I got guns so big that it's gonna take out your life. Swagger so extraordinary that you can't measure. You already know I come through with the treasure. And if your baby mama come up in the bedroom, then you already know that it's gonna be pleasure. And then you already know that it's gonna be crazy. And then you already know that we might end up a baby. And you already know it's gonna be crazy. And then 9 months later, just hopefully it's no. Listen, I'm gonna tell you once, like before. I'm gonna tell you that if you step up, I'm gonna close the door. And I'm gonna move in a certain way you never seen before. You already know that we gonna settle the score. I say it's eye for eye, baby. And if you want a war, then we gonna come through way worse than before. I freestyle the shit off the top of my dome, and it's crazy. Still is better than your favorite rapper written, and you already know. Your favorite rapper think he's spitting, you already know. Your favorite rapper is not hitting, you already know. That's the difference. Come through the shit, and you look ridiculous. You already know that you looking like children. I telling you once and I telling you twice. You already know that I come through this shit with the big old blade and I'ma get me a slice. I want a slice of that big old pie. Come through this shit, we talking eye for eye. Come through this shit and we talking like right now. Fuck around the shit and make you bow down. You already know, or take it now. Take your baby mama and take it a pound town. Come through this shit, come around now. Gun so big that it'll blow you out the town. Dance all night and now they calling me Bobby Brown. Freestyle this shit off the top of my head. You already know that you dead. Guns so big that it's gonna make you feel the red. Swag is so sick that it'll blow you out the room. Hop about this bitch and we gonna look at you on Zoom like how the fuck you even wanna try to come and sweat. You already know that niggas is fresh to death, and you already know that niggas is obsessed with death, but it don't matter cause you already know we come through and flex, and you already know that we come through with the motherfucking text. Gun so big that it's gonna put a hole in your chest. Swag is so extraordinary that you look weak. You already know that you niggas can't speak. You already know that it's crazy. Hop about this shit like nigga, man, fuck you, pay me. And you already know that the niggas is fucking crazy. I tried to tell you once that you niggas gon' fucking sit, hop about this bitch and make you look fucking ridiculous. And you already know that you niggas had better quit, bitch. I'ma go back on $1 Million Baby. Let's go back on $1 Million Baby. Let's go back to $1 Million Baby. Let's do a little something. See what $1 Million Baby got for me. I like this instrument on here.
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time from home? I'm on a mission to recover $10 million within the next 12 months.
Like a fucking alien. Some shit. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slow it down too. Just tell you what I hear. Fuck it. Slow it down a little bit. Hey, come on, baby, come on in my world. I wanna make you my favorite girl. I wanna take you all over the world. I wanna splurge all over you, girl. Come on, baby, in my world. I wanna make you my favorite girl. I wanna splurge on you, baby girl. Yeah. I freestyle this shit off the top of my dome. You already know you better leave it alone. You already know when I come through this shit that you're gonna be mad cause it's gonna be a show and your baby mama gonna look up like she is impressed. You already know that you looking upset. You already know when I come through this shit that the people that's with you, they're gonna look stressed, and that's why that when I come through I don't really care. You already know you in despair. You already know when I come through this shit that the people that's with you gonna be looking like get up out of here. How would you feel if I told you from the beginning that you already know that I'm gonna be winning? And you already know that my swagger gonna lift all the whole fucking town to the motherfucking ceiling. And you know I don't stop and I cut up the clock. You already know that you niggas gonna flop. You already know that the people that's with you gonna get so fucking scared that they call up the cops. Like how you gonna call the cops when you act tough? You already know that you ain't acting tough when the people that's with you that immediately once they gonna try to go to war, they say that that's enough. And the people that's with me is ready for whatever. We ready to weather the weather. We ready for whatever. And you already know from this point forward that baby we can handle the shorter. You already know we want the cheddar. You know we want the cheese. You know we come through for the cheese. You already know we want the dough. You already know that the people that's with you look slow. You already know that the people that's with you acted like they were tough, but now they don't want more. And I got niggas that's with me that's been here since we kids, and you already know what the fuck we don't come for. Niggas that's with me is ready for whatever, and the people that's with you automatically fail. You already know that the people that's with you gonna fuck around and turn them on selves, and to jail. You already know that the people that's with you gonna act like they tough on the internet, but when you see them in face, you already know that they immediately gonna try to give respect. People that's with you look crazy. People that's with you ain't ready for whatever they say, and the people that's with me come through with the type of shit that we come through, and we do it every day. And you know that we freestyle the shit off the top of the dome, and you know that that shit gonna look wild. You already know by the time when we done with you that you gonna be acting like you a fucking child. We gonna treat you like a child. We gonna hit you so hard it's gonna knock you so fucking far down that when you bounce up, you'll go so far in the air you won't be back for a while. People that's with you ain't ready for whatever we could bring to the table. You know you look weak, and that's why when I come through with this shit, you already know that you'll no longer be speaking. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I'm gonna try to do it from beginning to end again, like that. Just I'm gonna try to like not even like breathe, basically. Just fucking, yeah, fuck it. I say I go off the top of my dome, and the people that's with you ain't ready for what I could bring in immediately. Once you get arrested, the people that acted so tough, they immediately sing, and the people start snitching. You know that they weak, and you know that them niggas can no longer speak. If you step up, if you want to, I'll pull out that big thing, blast your ass into a whole other week. And you know that you mad, and you looking so jealous. You know that the niggas is extremely rebellious. You know that the niggas is extremely rebellious. You already know that my niggas is good fellas, and the people that's with you ain't ready for whatever you act like you say. But you know that when I come through this shit, that we gonna come fuck around and smack your dumb ass into a whole other day. You already know you ain't ready for whatever the fuck we gonna bring. You already know that when we come through this shit, that we gonna come through and blast your ass into a whole nother shit, and you know you gonna sing. You already know that you can handle what the fuck I could bring to the table. You know it ain't like that. People that's with you, you know they can't right back. People that's with me, you know we'll be right back. Fuck around and hit your dumb ass with the nightcap. Fuck around and knock off your head. I got people that's with me that's ready for whatever, but the people that's with you is we knock off that. I don't really care what you say, and you know that you niggas ain't ready. You know that I come through this shit with this motherfucking machete. You already know that that shit gonna be deadly. I telling you once and I telling you twice. You already know that we'll take out your life, and the people that's with me is ready for whatever, and you already know that I said that shit twice. I'm gonna tell you again. I don't care what you think. You already know I'm gonna knock out your drink, and I come through this shit with the motherfucking shit that's so quick that it'll hit you before you can even blink. And you know that this about to be Halloween. You already know that the people are gonna scream, and I come through this shit with the motherfucking red beam. Fuck around and hit your dumb ass with a jelly bean. You already know that your people that's with you gonna act like you hard, and you know they gonna snitch. You already know that they act like they hard, but they immediately get pressed and they turn into a bitch, and the people that's with you look embarrassed. You already know that we come through and make you look bad. I got people that's with me that's ready for whatever, and the people that's with you, you know they look sad. Swag is so extraordinary that you can't measure. The people that's with me, they come for the treasure. The people that's with you will come out that shit, and you already know that we better. You already know that we do it much better. You already know that I take it, baby mama. I don't really give a fuck if her name is Rebecca. I take her to the bedroom and give her much pleasure. The people that's with me is ready, and you already know how this shit gonna end. You already know that the people that's with me gonna fuck around and I'm gonna say, you already know. I telling you once, I telling you twice. Yeah. Better plat, baby. I'm 10 steps ahead of that. Yeah. BIIIOOOTTCH Yeah. If you want to hear more of my music, you already know that that's where it goes on. You already know that that's where it goes down. I come through this shit, I take over your town, and I don't really give a fuck about what you gotta mention. You already know that I come through this shit like a henchman. I've been liking this. This not my problem. Is the beat slowed right now? I think so. Yeah, it's slowed. Let me see. Let me see how I feel about regular. It's not my problem. See, I don't mind don't mind. Yeah. Are you gonna be there for me, baby girl? Yeah, let me try it. Look. Let me slow it down. Fuck it. Let's see what I hear on this shit. Are you gonna be with me, my baby girl? Do you wanna come inside my world? Loyalty. One thing about loyalty is that it turns me on sexually. I rub her booty and she says she's obsessed with me. She say I'm the cook and you know I got the recipe. If I tell you once, then I'm gonna tell you right now. You already know that I want you right now. Baby, can you be my girl? Show me your loyalty. Loyalty. Yeah. It's not my problem. Hop about this shit like Batman and Robin from Gotham. Hop about this shit just like the Joker. Ha. Take her to the bed and I'ma stroke her. Yeah. You already know that we gonna come around, and if I freestyle the shit, then you know how it goes down. And then you already know I say I come to your town, and if I dance all night, it's gonna be like Michael Jackson, but you probably thought I was gonna say Bobby Brown. Come through this shit and make you look around. And if I tell you, then you already know how it goes down. You already know that it's gonna make you frown because you looking mad, because you looking real jealous. And you already know that my people are rebellious. You already know that my people are good fellas. And you already know just how it's gonna go now. And you already could see that's the way it's gonna go. Get another instrumental. All right, we're gonna cap it off with some Tupac. We're gonna cap it off with Tupac tonight, y'all. Yeah. Look. I know you've been searching for someone. Yeah. I can't sing for shit. Yeah. Tell me, baby. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. I'm telling you once and I'm telling you now. I come through this shit, I come through your town. You already know that you're gonna look embarrassed, and that's why from this point forward you can't come around. Yeah. Ha. I asked you once and I ask you now. Yeah. You can't not treat a nigga like a child. You already know that I'm ready. You already know that the people that's with me is ready. I come through this shit with the fucking machete, and you already know that it's gonna be deadly. I'm telling you once and I tell you again. You already know we ain't gotta be friends. You already know that this shit gonna come through, and you already know that it's gonna be the end. I don't really care what the fuck you gotta say. You already know that the nigga don't play. You already know that we come through this shit, and you already know that your niggas gonna lay. Right where you stand is right where you lay. That's why you niggas can't step up. You already know when you come through that you gonna be the next up. Fuck around and we wet you with ketchup. Fuck around and we wet you now. You already know that your niggas gonna bow. You already know that the niggas ain't ready for whatever when I come through this shit now. Yeah. Yeah. All right. To make you happy. Will you still look? Hey, now tell me, baby, will you still care? Tell me, baby, is it still fair? Tell me, baby, will you still be there? I want to know that you're loyal to me. I want to know that you'll stick around. I want to know when I come around. I want to know that you can hold it down. I want to know when I leave that you're going to be there. I want to know that it's going to be fair. I want to know that you're the one I can trust. You know that you will always be there. You know that I'll always be there, whether it's physical, whether it's spiritual. And you already know that the people that's with me is ready for whatever we ain't typical. That's how we handle in general. You know that I am the general. Come through the shit with the motherfucking science. Biatch, break it down to the smallest mineral. Yeah. And that's why this shit don't impress me. You already know that the other people, when they come up, they cannot test me. I come through the shit with the recipe. Baby mama want the recipe. She won't come through the shit and try to, you mad, you want to wrestle me. I don't really care. You already know when I come through this shit that it ain't gonna be fair. You already know that the niggas that's with me is ready for whatever, and you niggas look weird. Swagger so different that you cannot copy. And you already know I'll leave you dead in the lobby. And you already know when I come through this shit that the niggas that's with me is ready with karate. That's why I come through and I freestyle the shit out the top of my dome. Rest in peace, Tupac. You already know he's still the best, and you can't hold it. You already know Tupac. That's my favorite rapper. Ha. How about this shit with the motherfucker type of shit that'll name it after? Swagger's so different, I don't care what you say. You already know I don't play. You already know that the people that's with you gonna make sure that you will lay. You feel me? Alright, I got about one more round to go. Look. Look. I manifested what I got, cause I know just what I want. Ain't no posing, I just stunt. Yeah. Look, making my mind just like the general. Break it down to the mineral. Hustle game is habitual. I'm an incredible individual. I move like I'm a monster. My mind's like a magician. It's fixing to give you some fiction and suspend any future suspicion. The power, the pain, the pressure, the persistence, the rules, the rain, the rebound, the resistance. The overall understanding is an understatement, and we undermine the issues underlined. Watch us react like the Undertaker, and it happens all the time. The problem with places is that it takes practice, and practice makes perfect as a parallel. And parallels point, we approach our prime. And if you want to make a point, then it's going to take time. It's got to take time. You got to be realistic. Yeah. All right. It's been 3 a.m. It's been live at 3 a.m. This is my first live ever. It's been good. Somebody said earlier, free dirt. Yeah, I feel you. I don't know, man. That's a crazy one. Free dirt. Got a lot going on, man. I don't know what's going to happen with any of them cases. But I'm going to see y'all again. Y'all take care.